Alright, this is for motherfuckers that, think that paying you on commission only is okay. And this is for motherfuckers that are thinking about accepting being paid commission only and thinking that that shit is okay. Like, look, man, it's not okay. You know, you know, paying people on commission is a business model, but what we have to begin to understand and pull and dissect is what are the most effective business models for success? Like what's going to be most effective, for both parties or all parties involved? Because when you're being paid on commission or someone's offering you commission, basically what they're saying is, I'm only going to pay you until after you do, I'm only going to pay you based on your performance. I'm only going to pay you based on how you do. I'm not going to help you get into a position to be able to do what I need you to do. I'm only going to help you after you've helped me. But I'm not going to help you during your journey of trying to help me. So you're on your own, until you prove to me, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you! Okay? Fuck that shit. You feel me? Like, sometimes you just gotta let out a fucking F bomb like that and drop the motherfucking F bomb on these bitch ass, snitch ass niggas. You feel me? That don't understand the concept of, what's fair, what's reasonable, and how can we meet the needs of each other in this moment. You feel me? Because if I'm not raw and honest with you, and I don't tell you like, hey, my man, my ultimate desire is to help you. This is what I want to do. This is my intention. This is what I want to do. This is my intent. I want to help you. But shit, I'm fucking broke. I'm motherfucking struggling myself. It's going to be hard for me to help you the way you need me to help you unless you pay me in between time. You want to pay me on motherfucking commission. You want me to get the motherfucking cherry on top after all this shit is, but meanwhile the work that I'm putting in prior just to get the motherfucking commission, that's not paid. You feel me? That's not fair. Because guess what? Cars don't run off of commission. Cars run off of emissions. You feel me? You don't hop in your car, tell your car and your car don't start, you don't tell your car, "Hey, look, I'm gonna put gas in you after you get me to my desired destination." Your motherfucking desired destination could be from motherfucking New York to California. That's a road trip, bitch. Like, look, man, you don't tell that your car, I'm gonna put gas into you. I'm gonna put gas in you until after you get me to California, nigga. You don't tell your car that. Your car gonna give you the middle finger, you feel me? Like, look, you don't tell your car, you feel me? I'm gonna put gas in you. I'm gonna put gas in you until after you've performed for me, until after you've driven me to my desired destination, until after we've reached the point where I want, until after. You don't tell your car that. What you do is you put gas in that motherfucking car so that car can get you to your desired destination. And that's the same thing you need to do with anybody, any of your partners. You can figure it out, like, because we're not all playing on a level playing field here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may have knowledge and shit, but I need help. Like, I may be able to help you, but I need help to help you. That's facts. It's just where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I know I can help you, but this is what I need in the meantime. So from now on, like, I'm just very raw and authentic in my conversations. Like, I'm not, like, if you black, especially if you black, don't accept commission, man. You have to negotiate for more. You have to be raw and honest. Like, hey, man, commission is cool as an ultimate reward to strive for. But in the meantime, what amount of money would you be comfortable paying me so that I can have the fuel in the meantime to operate? You know what I'm saying? Because basically, working on commission is it's a promise. You're operating off a promise, a hope that you might be able to do something and deliver a result. That's not healthy for you, and that's not healthy for the person that you're working on commission for. You need an initial investment up front to get you going, and also a consistent investment in the meantime, something very small and low risk to the other person that you're working for, but something valuable to you that can actually help you cover the costs of you delivering, the result that the other person wants, which is what they're paying you a commission for. You need something in the meantime for you to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And so if you black, you cannot work off a motherfucking commission. You feel me? Alone. You feel me? It just does not make sense for any black person, considering, like if one black person was motherfucking struggling, then cool. Maybe that one black person can all work on commission. But the reason why black people cannot work on just commission alone, and we have to negotiate for higher value business relationships, is we can't work off commission because most black people is fucked up. Most black people is fucked up. Most black people is fucked up. So we have to cover our own asses like 100 times as much because we don't really have a community like that or a family structure like that that we can lean on, rely on. We don't really have associates and partners like that. We have to partner with people outside of our communities, outside our races. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that, but it takes more resources to do that, to be trusted by another race. And that's just a motherfucking fact. You got to come correct and you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to be clean. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be, trusted by other races. And it's harder for you to do that when you're not a part of that race to begin with. So, this is what it is. And just circling back, man, like so many people have tried to just pay me on some commission type shit thinking that that's okay. I'm like, okay, that might be okay for your white friends or your Oriental friends, but that's not okay for me because I don't got people in my family or connections or people that look like me. They don't own real estate. They don't own lands. They don't own banks. They don't have, they don't invest in commodities. They don't trade stocks. You feel me? I'm not saying that black people ain't smart and sophisticated. We don't have like we dangerous when we get to it. You feel me? But what I'm saying is it's like the majority, man, is so hard for us. So this is why we cannot work on commission. Like we have to really, you know what I'm saying? Like get paid in the meantime while we work to a final result. Like you don't go into a motherfucking store and you don't pay for a fucking sandwich, based on the performance of the sandwich. You pay for the motherfucking sandwich. You don't sit down and eat dinner at motherfucking Morton's and pay. You might pay your waiters on their performance, but you don't pay the bill based on how much the steak performed. You feel me? Like you pay for that fucking meal. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the value of the sweat equity that you're putting in because that commission ain't guaranteed because your result ain't guaranteed. And that's why motherfuckers want to pay you on commission. But if they're really intentional on getting the result that they want and you're really intentional on delivering it, then why wouldn't they be open to paying you a small amount of money consistently in the meantime? Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be $50 a month, $100 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever. It's just you're gonna scale it depending on what's actually going on. But why wouldn't they be comfortable paying you something to keep you going while you work on commission for them? Like that's where we gotta start at. That's gotta be the motherfucking standard because that just come to me on commission mentality. That ain't fucking working. It's never worked for me because I'm starting from the fucking bottom. So me working on commission for somebody is I'm paying to do the work. It's costing me to do the work. I'm not volunteering and working for free. It's costing someone to do the work if no money is being exchanged. So if I'm working on commission, it's costing me gas, it's costing me transportation, it's costing me Uber, it's costing me business softwares, it's costing me, phone bills and shit like that, minutes and all that type of shit. I'm putting energy into it for a result that may not even happen. But if you invested in the energy that I was putting in and you helped me, if we had a cost share program and you helped me cover the costs, then I would be more successful in getting the result faster. So we have to begin to have conversations on that level. You feel me? Where how can I pay this person in the meantime? What can I invest in them? In this extension, this business developer, this sales rep, this agent, this consultant, what can I invest in them today in the meantime, low risk so that they can be successful? Like what gas can I put in this car for this car to get me to the gas station so that I can fill up how I really want to be filled up. So that's what I'm saying, man. Do not work off a motherfucking commission. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna call this family. But do not just work off of commission alone. Do not settle for commission-based pay. That's probably what I'm gonna call. Do not settle for commission-based pay. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna call this shit. This was a motherfucking rant, and you can tell I put my heart and my soul in this shit because I'm speaking from motherfucking experience. And this shit is so motherfucking heavy on my motherfucking head, and nigga had to lay down on this motherfucking just to make this shit. So peace to the motherfucking family, peace, prosperity, and progression. Peace means freedom from disturbance. Prosperity means wealth and opulence and abundance. And progression means advancing to a higher level state and of consciousness. So peace, prosperity, and progression to the family. Love y'all, man. And I really appreciate my subscribers. Let me know what y'all want to motherfucking see on this shit. Let me know where y'all from. Let me know who you are so I can put out content that's more relevant and that's going to connect with more people like yourselves. I love y'all, man. Peace.